Deepavali is a commemoration of the return of Bhagwan Sri Ram from exile after 14 years. Darkness, hopelessness, and despair enveloped Ayodhya when the prince of the Sun dynasty was exiled to the forest. However, like so many times in our personal lives, when an unpleasant situation strikes and on the surface things seem gloomy, but actually, or at least more times than not, it teaches us to endure while preparing us for pleasantries more grand, whether we recognize it or not, just like the sending away of Sri Ram to Banvas. Here Sri Ram took the brilliance of his mercy to the saints and the sages of the Dandak forest, and by extension, of course, Sanatan Dharma, because on Dashahara, or on Vijayadashmi, which was just a few days ago, he projected that light of divinity way beyond the boundaries of Ayodhya and onto the entire dharmic world by killing the demon king Ravan. So upon his return, and having approached Awadhapuri or Ayodhya, Ramayana tells us, Kanchana kalasha vichitra savare sabaidare saji nij nij dware Kanchana thar arati nana Juvati saje karahi shubhagana. All the residents of Ayodhya placed at their door vases of gold, picturesquely decorated and equipped with gold plates provided with lights that were ready at hand, which of course they used to wave around Bhagwan Sri Ram as he passed. Innumerable lights along Sri Ram's pathway to the palace, forming Avali or rose, with deeper lights, resulting in Deepavali. So Ayodhya, with its abundance of light which is synonymous with Sri Lakshmi, was finally illuminated again, not only physically as in the diyas, but was immediately brightened spiritually, socially, economically, etc. Why? Because Lakshmi, in the form of Devi Sita, who returns to its folds together with Sri Ramachandra. Jyotsna Lakshmi Pradiposau Sarvah Sarveshwaro Harihi. Lakshmi as a light, and Hari, who is the Lord of all, the lamp. Vishnu Puran 1:8-27. There is no difference between Sita Devi and Mahalakshmi, just the external form available to the material eyes. Ragavatve bhavata Sita Rukmini Krishna Janmini. Vishnu Puran 1:9-141. When he was Raghav or Ram, she was Sita, and when he was Krishna, she became Rukmini. So this is evidence that Sita Ji is no different from Mahalakshmi, and this is written in many places in our scriptures. This is why at the coronation of Sri Ram as the king of Ayodhya upon his return from the forest, Bhagavan Shankar, Lord Shiva, was there, and when he addressed Sri Ram, these were his words in a popular Ramayana doha. Bar bar baramangau Harishdeho Shri Rang Parsarojan Payani Bhagati Sada Satsang. Bar bar Baramango. Shankar Bhagavan says, again and again I ask only of one boon, O Shri Rang, O husband of Lakshmi. So here Bhagavan Shankar addressing Bhagavan Sri Ram as the husband of Lakshmi. So today, in recognition and appreciation of the return of Mahalakshmi, together with all elements of our divinity into Ayodhya, into our homes, into our lives, we honor her presence with pratna, with positivity, and a profusion of lights. This is also a time of sharing, and so we tend to share gifts and sweets with our friends and family. But we must also share a listening ear. We must share a lending hand and kindness in our words. These will eradicate darkness and maintain a kindled path for us and others. Deepavali means rose of lights, but philosophically, Deepaha means that which shows a path. So Diwali is not only lighting up the house for one day, but perpetually illuminating the heart that keeps bright, an avenue of compassion, of forgiveness, a path that is ever lit with lots of light and lots of love, leading to Bhagwan's Kripa, to God's grace. Shubh Deepavali to all of you.